What's up, people? This is the same real life superhero costume intro with the same baggy khaki suit with Letterman jacket with tape costume for various reviews, rants, and topics, only this time with a slightly different dance that I wanted to use in the previous one. A slightly different dance and the same theme songs in a different order that I wanted to do in the previous, but then I decided to just do the first version in the first video and the second version with this video. So with that being said, let me get started. Let me quickly make my brand entrance right now.
I'll never let up. Ferocious, I'm fed up. Dismissing the competition. You're hopeless. I'm trash their ambition. Listen, you want a class on tradition or one condition? Forget the best of the century. Talk about the best of all time. You better mention me. Essentially, I'm the best that's ever gonna be. I hold my ground. You never take it from under me. Don't run to me. It's gonna be trouble. I hit you so many times. You see triple or double instead of one of me. I got more heart, more weight to tear you apart. I lay you down early on, or maybe in the later round. It's no different to me. If you cap out, cash out, or simply pass out for free. Cause I'm face down, really, barely alive. Cause I'm an animal inside, hear me? Hopefully you see what I mean. Knock you out, haven't seen. You were beaten by a triple team. Box you out the whole scene and gleam. The limelike's my dream. I shine bright, smash you front to back. You gon' need hindsight. In fact, when I attack, you're lucky if I leave you intact. I'm prone to overkill. I work you over till I steal your motor skills. Sustain whenever I'm done. You're numb, throw the thumb. And most can't remember their name or where they're from. And some speechless, stunned, looking deaf and dumb. You're weak like 7 days. Dead afraid, I'm amazed. Y'all still step up because I hit more men than Jenna Jameson in better days. You can't clear your heads, you with a Jenna Haze.
Hey everybody, it's time for another real life superhero webcam movie review, and this time this is my real life superhero review portion, part 3 of the 2018 of the zombie movie trilogy, but mostly the 2018, but I will also mention Zombies 2 and 3. But the one I'll talk about the most is the 2018. Sometime in the future, I may do a similar review like this, where I will talk more in depth with both of the sequels, with their movie playing in the background. But this one right here, the greatest and most exciting one, Zombies 2018, that one will play in the background. We want to talk about the Zombies film
for a long time, but just never got around to doing it. To see the previous versions, the links will be in the description box below. The first webcam version I did, since it's now dated, it will be uploaded with this one, but the comments will be closed. This is the official one right here. So with that being said, let me start the movie and get started.
Welcome to Seabrook. We're a perfectly planned community.
The Zombies film franchise, not only one of Disney's greatest films in a long time, greatest film trilogies in a long time, but in my opinion, the greatest and most exciting film during the pandemic era. Starting in 2020, in my opinion, that's when movies started going downhill when the pandemic hit. For some odd reason, producers, directors just didn't try hard enough, and other films that were good end up flopping.
Because it turned them into.
But this film series thrived, and this right here is one of the only things keeping Disney Channel, especially Disney Channel, not only the Disney brand, but especially the Disney Channel, which this is the only thing keeping Disney Channel alive.
Zombies.
Hold on for a moment. Something appeared on my computer.
But we built a big barrier to protect us from the zombie hordes. Safe at last. Seabrook could
Yeah,
finally
like I
get back to our
said,
perfect
my virus software appeared on my computer, and the first video player I was watching this, I'm playing this playing the movie on closed. If it closes again, I won't do anything about it, and I apologize if that happens. But the better movie playing website for some reason is down right now, so I'm forced to use this weaker one. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, Disney Channel, which is terrible these days, Zombies is one of the only things keeping it alive, and it's one of the things I still tune into the Disney Channel to see, is the Zombies film franchises. And Disney knows this because the actors and actresses in this movie are like 20 and 30 years old playing high schoolers.
This puppy delivers a dose of soothing.
Playing high schoolers, they're still on Disney Channel. They even created an animated series so they can continue playing the roles despite being 20 and 30 years old, too old to probably be playing high schoolers. So yeah, I first got into Zombies in 2020s. I saw both of them. 1 week after I saw both of them, August 7th, 2020, which is an important day for me because, sadly to say, later that night, my dog passed away. My dog passed away died on the way to the hospital, and Zombies, and that week's episode of Sydney to the Max and Cooper Came Against the World is the last things we did. Yeah, so I got into Zombies 1 week after July 31st, which is when Upside Down Magic premiered, the other big time Disney Channel movie that was in 2020s and during the pandemic era. Zombies. And one thing before I get to the movie, the plot, the characters, and everything else, this movie right here took several things that should never be mixed together and created something great. They took football, cheerleading, song, dance, zombies, and they mixed it all together. And created, in my opinion, one of the coolest and most exciting things on Disney Channel. For newcomers, especially guys, I do not recommend this film because yes, it's a film about zombies, but the zombies in this film are not violent. They do not eat brains. And the biggest sin for this is that there is there is no real antagonist, and there is no real actual fight scenes. The most action sequences you get, especially in this movie, are the football scenes and the Z-bands, the zombies, the male character, the zombie characters wear these Z-bands that prevent them from hawking out, going crazy, going into a bloodthirsty rage where they attack, kill, and eat people's brains. So yeah, going back to what I was saying about the zombie. So yeah, but this goes to show you can make anything work. And this right here is Disney Channel's Twilight, and this era's Descendants. Except I think this is way better than Descendants and this era's. What's after Descendants? And this era's High School Musical and Camp Rock. Haven't seen much of High School Musical, but I've seen lots of Camp Rock. Yeah. So the film stars Milo Mayhem as the main character Zed, and Meg Donnelly, the lead female character and love interest to Milo Mayhem characters. Zed, she portrays the character Addison, a cheerleader. Both characters, especially Zed, have something that prevents them from fitting in. Addison has natural white hair, which was considered in this fictitious world, which is called zebra. That is a no-no. So she's forced to wear a blonde wig, which in real life is the other way around. Meg Donnelly's white hair is the wig, and her blonde hair is her natural hair. Then you got Zed, who, because of a chemical plant, Zed and his people were transformed into bloodthirsty zombies, and they were separated and segregated from the world. Up until this movie, they even had to attend zombies only school, and when they finally get to attend human school, they gotta sit, take every class, eat lunch, and do everything in the basement, and can't enjoy any of the other privileges high schools get to enjoy, like extracurricular activities. And Zed, in his plot, he wants to go out for the football team. And Addison, her plot, she wants to cheer, but her white hair, if people would knew about her white hair, she wouldn't be accepted and wouldn't be allowed to cheer. Both of these people who are brought together by fate are destined to unite the two races together, the zombies and humans, who are basically at war with each other. So yeah.
I'm gonna win. Y'all can come soon.
Yeah, Zed. So yeah, after the song "My Day" that you hear in the background, which introduces every main character and the main antagonist. I already mentioned Zed and Addison. Then you got Eliza. The Afro-American zombie, and her one of her closest friends, and I think sibling, Bonzo can only speak in a weird zombie language. He can't speak clear English, and the other zombies have to translate what he's saying. Eliza is your civil rights activist and protester who
does not want to hug.
who instead of like Zed trying to earn the people's respect and show them that zombies are not what people thought them out to be, Eliza just wants to come in and tear. She's racist towards humans, wants to come in and tear it all down until the zombies make. Until the humans make the zombies and them equals. Till the zombies make them equal. So what you call it? Yeah, Eliza. Then you got Mr. Necropolis, Zed's father, and his little sister who wants a dog, but zombies aren't allowed to have him because humans they're afraid. The humans are afraid zombies will eat them. Then you got Then we're introduced to Bree, the other Afro-American character, in the film, and the human best friend of the character of Addison, who also wants to be on the cheerleading, team, but is afraid she's not good enough. Then you got the main antagonist of the film, Bucky, portrayed by Trevor Torchman. Trevor Torchman, who is a traditionalist, is egotistical, vain, racist, and is like the most popular guy in school, and is pretty much a cheer rock star, and claims to have invented jazz hand, and is super racist and prejudiced towards the zombies, trying to do various things to antagonize and keep them down throughout this movie right here. He's also Addison's cousin and knows her secret about her white hair, and yeah, he's also leader of a cheerleading group called the ACs, which features characters with each of them, the last part of their names being AC. There's Macy and Stacy.
Yeah, I know, it's a high-risk move. I got
A Caucasian and Afro-American females, and then Tracy. Either Tracy or I think his name is Tracy's this guy's the sequel. I think his name is JC, an Asian, what's his name, and yeah, so this is where the main characters are introduced. I don't remember the actors who portrayed the ACs, but Trevor Torchman portrays Bucky, Kylie Russell, I think that's her name, Kylie Russell portrays Eliza, and Carla Jeffrey portrays Bree. Portrays Bree. One day.
I know this is scary, Bree, but there's a zombie safe room right there. It's gonna be okay.
One day, as soon as the song is over, the zombies, they think since they're finally attending human school, things are looking up, but they're banished to the basement, and Principal Lee comes there. Principal Lee welcomes them to the school, and Zed tries to convince her to let him go out for football, and to let Eliza go out for, I think, computer class, and let what's the other dude's name? Bonzo, music class, but Principal, because that requires them actually leaving the basement. Principal Lee refuses them. However, Zed, he goes and tries out for the football team anyway. The football coach, who's also a character, his name is just Coach. It's simply Coach. And he's also the other Afro-American character in the show. Is afraid of is certain he's gonna lose his job, but his problem is everyone makes the team except for the zombie. And it says they can't have a zombie on the field because it would make him like a laughing stock. And Principal Lee should have told him that the zombies can't try out. So,
Nice to meet you.
Later during a zombie drill, he's spotted by a human in the roaming the hallways. Zed,
I'm so sorry.
he gets locked in the storage room with Addison, where he befriends
You're not.
Thanks. I'll take it.
he befriends Addison. Addison and her plot, her and Bree try out for the cheerleading team, try out for Bucky's cheerleading team. After an intense song, Addison makes it, but Bree isn't so lucky. But Addison manages to convince Bucky to give them a favor and let Bree onto the team as an alternate replacement, something like that. So they make the team as part of cheer initiation. They gotta egg the zombie town. Eliza's mother scares them off, and Zed chooses to, and Addison and Bree and Zed chooses to keep their appearance a secret from the other zombies, but is disappointed at seeing Addison and Bree prepared to egg the whatchamacallits. The next day, Addison apologizes to what Bucky was forced him to do, and Addison then tries to, as gratitude, invite the zombies to the pep rally. The zombies go to the
Come on, just let me be on the team.
Can't have a zombie on the field. We look like a laughing stock. Besides, I'm no trailblazer. No, I'm more of a follower. Actually, I'm not even really good at that.
the zombies what do the zombies do again? Oh yeah, the zombies go to the pep rally, and during some fire truck, this causes Bonzo to go crazy, and Zed has the restrainer. This causes him to knock over several football players and cheerleaders and catch Addison. And it's here where he impresses the coach, and the coach thinks Zed is what they need on the football team, because their football team are losers, by the way. And this is where the plot begins. When the principal brings Zed into her office, Zed thinks he's in trouble, but it's because the coach wants him on the team. Zed agrees, but only under certain conditions, and that's full integration to the cafeteria and various other demands. The principal, she allows the first one. The zombies can eat in the cafeteria, but they can't do anything else until they win games. And once they start winning, she'll talk about the other things. So Zed tries it for the football team. However, one problem: the human characters don't like the fact that the zombies on the team. No one likes the fact that the zombies get to eat in the cafeteria. Now. So the human football players do not block, and even give the rival team permission to knock Zed out.
Captain Bucky, was that funky chicken Cajun?
To knock Zed out. Zed, on the other hand,
We got this.
to knock Zed out, and they get clobbered up the entire game until Zed convinces Eliza to adjust his Z-band, and this gives him superhuman strength and allows him to come from behind, and this allows him to clean house to every football game on the way to the championship, and the zombies become popular. Much to the dismay of Bucky. And so Bucky first, when he sees Addison trying to go over there to assist with the zombies, Bucky forces Addison to choose between being a cheerleader or a pro zombie, and that's when Addison is forced not to be with Zed, and Bucky comes up with a plan to sabotage the championship by they discover that Zed's the source of his power comes from his Z-band, and so they hack his Z-band. So what they do is they distract Eliza, get the computer, and use the program to cause their Z-bands, cause Eliza, Bonzo, and Zed's Z-bands to go crazy, and Zed and them go crazy and start attacking everyone. But the police subdues them, and Addison, furious with Bucky and his actions, one of the best moments in the film has the iconic "Just Stand" song, where Bucky doesn't know Bucky, who's also in the song, doesn't know where he stands. stares at Addison, then reveals her white hair to everyone, to a lot of boos, but to the admiration from her parents, Zed, Bree, and even one of the ACs smile at her choosing to be herself and not care whatever they said, to the shock and sort of disappointment of Bucky. So it's about the cheer time, and Bucky gets rid of anyone with zombie apparel, which to the point they don't even have enough members to compete in the cheer championship. Eliza plans to sabotage the championship, but Zed convinces, and Addison surprisingly agrees too, but Zed convinces them to know that zombies are not like that, and they show them, and the episode ends with them at the cheer, everyone at the cheer championship, and Zed's sister convinces Bucky to join in, and Bucky comes in and they perform. They perform, and everyone is united, singing and dancing at the end. However, they don't win the championship. No. So yeah, that was Zombies. I enjoyed every scene. This is the most exciting of the Zombies trilogy. The Zombies trilogy with the best scene is the iconic Just Stand. Scene. Steve, followed by the zombie scenes. These are the best scenes in the movies, and this is the most exciting one. The two sequels, Zombies 2 and 3, were, while bigger in production design, and cast, they were not as exciting as this. Once you get to the sequels, the fun of this franchise is kind of gone. The sequels brings Willow, Wyatt, and Ariel, the werewolves, into the franchise. And here in this film, we learn more about Addison and why she has natural white hair. However, this is not revealed to the third movie. It's teased in this film, but it's not revealed to the third movie. In this film, there's a mysterious moonstone that the wolves come to Seabrook looking for, because the wolves who originally lived in the woods, that woods are part of Seabrook. They're allowed to attend human school. Wyatt, the charismatic leader, not the leader, but the most charismatic member of the group, immediately befriends Addison because he believes Addison is a werewolf and is the one to lead their pack. Much to the jealousy of Zed, which causes Zed to steal Addison's moonstone, prevent her from going away and disappearing with the werewolves. However, this has a problem. At a big president debate, to which Bucky, he abandons his position as cheer captain to become president of the school, and Zed wants to become president, so it'll continue making strides in improving way of life for zombies. So at the big debate, which is settled with a big rap battle, Zed's Z-Band goes crazy, and Bucky knows Zed won't actually hurt him, but the people don't know that is Bucky uses this as an example, as to his advantage to become president. And one of the other big plots was the big prawn event, which is a prom event where monsters attend. Bucky, of course, the zombies and werewolves and any monsters are banned from attending. Only humans allowed. So Addison, furious with what Zed did with her moonstone, doesn't want to go to prom with him. This is the first time they fight throughout the movie, and Zed is what does Zed do?
No, we can't do that.
When it's time, the big reveal. When it's time for the big reveal, Addison doesn't become a werewolf. And this scene was supposed to be dramatic, but this scene was actually unintentionally hilarious, because Addison, while she was relatable and charming in the first movie, here she was downright insufferable in the second half. The first half she was okay, but the second half she was downright insufferable.
No.
She ripped. She talked about Zed not understanding what she's going through and trying to find. And she's trying to find out where she belonged, where even though with her white hair, she could hide that and she's accepted. Whereas Zed, yeah, he had his zombie friends in his own life, but he was segregated, not able to enjoy human privileges, and was ostracized by humanity. He knows more than even you what he's going through for you to lecture him like that, and then it was just annoying. In her moment where she was supposed to become a werewolf and did it, he was disappointed. It was unintentionally hilarious. So yes, production, the costumes, the effects, and everything in the film. And I like how this actually had a supernatural element to resolve the conflict, to resolve the conflict. Something happened with the Moonstone. They caused some kind of factory thing, and everyone had to band together to stop it. At the end, they finally go to the prom with them singing and dancing. I like how this one actually had a supernatural element that had some other way to save the day versus cheering and dancing and singing all the time like in the first one. That's what makes this better than the first one, even though the first one is just genuinely more exciting. The first one was genuinely more exciting. Then we got the third one. We got the third one, which is much bigger than both the first and the second ones. This brings aliens into the franchise, and we learn even more about Addison and that her grandmother, her parents are human, but her grandmother wasn't. Her grandmother was actually an alien, and the aliens come to Earth to find the Moonstone to fix their ship for a gigantic space travel trip that they can't go on alone. Throughout the film, they think it's the Moonstone. They think it's the Moonstone, but it's not the Moonstone. It's Addison. They have to take Addison.
I'm so sorry.
They have to take They have to take Addison away. So the aliens come here. They pose. They pretend that they want to learn more about Cheer. They want to learn more about Cheer, but they have an ulterior motive. That's the Moonstone. When they win the Cheer, at the end of the when they lose the big Cheer championship, Addison wins the championship, but she steals the trophy, and the wolves, the zombies, and humans band together to go after Addison. But Addison learns her heritage, and she has to go with them. The humans don't want Addison to go in one of the saddest moments. So the zombies, the werewolves get their gigantic Moonstone and use it to power their ship. The aliens want to go to a new world and create a giant utopia, but they realize that they don't need to create a utopia. That Earth is the perfect utopia, and they come back there or something like that. Like I said, while bigger and badder than the first two, wasn't as exciting as the first one. This one premiered in the very weak 2022. It's much more exciting now, but this premiered in the very weak and terrible 2022 era. But this was one of the only highlights that year. And we brought aliens into the franchise, and the Zombies 4 will bring vampires into the franchise. There's also the animated series that will further expand on Seabrook. I just want more zombie stuff. I want a fourth zombie, because one thing I hate about this film was Eliza, her real life actress, Kylie Russell, she was pregnant during this film. As such, she didn't get to do much in this film. So yeah, this has been my review of the Zombies film trilogy. Yeah, this has been my review of the Zombies trilogy. Once again, to see the original parts, the links will be in the description box below. And sometime in the future, gonna review Zombies 2 and 3 more in depth. I just don't feel like rewatching them over and over again. Like I said, whole trilogy is also exciting, but the fun kind of ends after the first one. First one is the most exciting one. Zombies, but and like I said, I don't recommend it to anyone. There is no fight scenes. I don't recommend this to anyone unless you're a huge Disney fan, a female, and a fan of High School Musical and Camp Rock and that crappy Descendants movie, because that's what this is similar to. I also like it because it also reminds me of old school, late 90s, early 2000s Disney Channel. But yeah, I think this is awesome. This is the most coolest and most exciting thing to ever happen to Disney Channel. Disney Channel would be the Disney shits if it wasn't for zombies, man, and this cast. So yeah, I just want this cast to stick around as long as possible because these people make Disney Channel exciting, man. Yeah, Milo Mayhem, the entire cast, but Milo Mayhem and Meg Donnelly, two of the most talented people Disney Channel has ever signed and ever had on their channel, man. And they're doing people who are like names, who are household names. The other stars, they should be household names, but they aren't. These are two who are household names. A lot of people know who they are. And it's those stuff that still draws huge ratings and viewership to Disney Channel, which is why, like I said, they have 20 and 30-year-olds as main stars on Disney Channel. So, with that being said, this has been my review of Zombies. You want to hear the rest of the music? Turn the video off right now.
Like you, we can turn the football team around. And with fan support, maybe I can keep my job, move out of my parents' basement, get a cat, get a gym membership, turn it all around. It sounds so dreamy. I need you on the team.
Still down on the ground in the scale.